Welcome to Life at 10 Voices from the Inside, the podcast where we dive deep into the stories, journeys, and experiences of the incredible people behind 10 Leaves. From personal passions to professional milestones, join us as we explore what makes our team truly one of a kind. In today's episode, we have Rishel Fernandes with us. Welcome, Rishel.
Thank you, Bhumika, for your warm welcome. It's great to be here.
Yes. All right, Rochelle. So you've been with us for merely 7 months, but you said that you feel like it's been very, very long, right? Let's start with your transition. So you come from a traditional 9 to 5 background. What were some initial misconceptions you had about hybrid work culture, and have they really changed?
To be honest, I didn't realize how work from home actually is because when I previously worked from home, it felt as if I'm still working from the office, which was equally stressful as it didn't make any difference. And I also believed that hybrid work was only for certain industries. But now I realize flexibility is the key. It's all about your responsibilities and time management, and also mainly depends on your company on how they embrace this kind of working culture. Also, to add on, think about how great it would be to have a better work life balance and not spend so much time commuting.
I think, Rochelle, it's a blessing in disguise. You save so much time on commuting, and then, the work becomes more productive. So it's a really interesting perspective, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And many people find hybrid work challenging at first, but then later they see the advantages. So, Rishal, did you ever feel uncertain whether hybrid will suit you or not?
Yes, Bhumika, totally. Because when I was initially working in a full-time role, and when I saw
Hmm.
people, they used to enjoy this kind of work culture, I used to be like, no, I can never do it. Because going from a fixed schedule to a more fluid one was a bit scary at first. Then having
Right.
days fully work focused and others more chill felt very unsure.
Hmm.
So I would say, but honestly, everyone at work has been super supportive and helped me figure it out. Now I'm loving it. The flexibility is awesome for juggling everything, and I wouldn't want to go
Hmm.
back to the strict 9 to 5 grind.
Yes, yes. I agree. I think it gives you a lot of space and time only if you are, managing things properly.
Mhm.
Like time
Yes.
management is the key here, I think.
Yes.
Yes. And Rochelle, tell us, like, how do you manage collaboration and communication when you are working remotely versus when you were working in the office?
Mhm. Bhumika, I would say things have been going great with remote work. We are mostly using
Mm-hmm.
Google Meet to stay in touch, and honestly, it's made everyone feel more open and approachable. I don't think it doesn't matter where I am, home or office. I always feel connected to the team and in the loop. There's nothing, that is left behind. We are always like, conversing, even in office or without. So there's no much difference. It's just that I'm not physically there.
Right. And I think with the technology these days, I think it's convenient. It's just easier. You can just get on a call and start working or chatting or whatever is needed.
Yes, yes, I swear.
Okay. Yes. All right, Rochelle. I remember while we were having a chat before, you had mentioned that hybrid work allows you more personal time. So, how do you ensure that you maintain a good work-life balance?
Mhm. To maintain a good work life balance, I would say flexibility of my current work arrangements allows me to manage my time efficiently, enabling a healthy
Mm-hmm.
work life balance. So I can
Mm-hmm.
dedicate focused hours to my professional responsibilities while also carving out ample time for my personal pursuits. Like, for instance, I've been able to rediscover my passion for cooking, which I find to be very relaxing and fulfilling activity. I would say it's all about structuring your day thoughtfully, ensuring that both of your work and personal life receive the attention they deserve. So, this balance not only enhances my overall well being, but also boosts my productivity and engagement at work.
That's great. I think more than you, your husband will be, you would be really happy with the hybrid culture.
I'm
Uh,
sure.
so now that you've gone back to cooking also,
Mhm.
I'm sure he would be very happy.
Yes, he's like, yeah, Rish, you cook better now.
That's great. That's great. All right. And Rochelle, tell us, like, have you really noticed any changes in your productivity levels compared to when you were working 9 to 5 job?
Sure, but I feel like there's not been much difference because I'm still delivering steady work. But
Mm-hmm.
honestly, more than that, I'm feeling more energized and focused than ever.
Okay.
Look, keeping laser focus for 8 hours straight, that's really not possible. That's not going to happen for anyone. What's great about this
Hmm.
hybrid setup is the flexibility. I can take breaks whenever I need, and I'm totally energized and back, and which actually helps me concentrate better and get more done, more work done overall.
Right. I think the productivity increases. I mean, when you have the flexibility to
Mhm.
work at your own interest, so then you can focus more. And then,
Yes,
you can take those short breaks and come back to doing your task. So I think, yes,
right.
the productivity definitely, yeah,
Yeah, and just to add on, I would say that, again, it depends on your individual perspective because
right.
there are people who can take advantage of these kind of situations as well. But
Hmm.
if you can manage it accordingly, I think this is the best thing you can do.
Right, right. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Uh, do you have any personal strategies or habits like, that help you stay productive while you're working remotely?
Yes, I do definitely. I feel getting
Hmm.
organized, planning things out, and managing time are super important for getting stuff done. For me, I've found that really detailed planning and having a solid schedule helps me keep on top of everything and make sure that I get things done whenever I need to. So, what I do is every morning I make a to do list with all the tasks that I need to tackle. Then I figure out what's more urgent and important and do those things first. I try to stick to my schedule and avoid distractions. And since I'm more into technology driven, I also use apps for calendars and tasks to keep track of deadlines and meetings. And I have a system for organizing files so I can find things easily. So, Bhumika, I would say basically by doing these things and always trying to get better at organizing, planning, and time management, I can be more productive, less stressed, and get things done more efficiently.
Uh-huh. Points taken, madam. No, I think that makes sense.
Yes.
I think organizing, planning, and time management is definitely needed while
Yeah,
you're
because,
working remotely.
yes, definitely. I think because it
Abs
goes hand in hand.
Absolutely, absolutely. Right. You talked about having more freedom to explore ideas at 10 leaves. Can you can you quote an example? Have you done something different?
Mhm.
Just any example.
At 10 Leaves, so I have observed that we have a culture that truly values and encourages to open exchange of ideas, even those that
Mm-hmm.
might initially seem unconventional or out there. So, this supportive environment has personally empowered me to bring my own creative projects to life. Like, for instance, I had the opportunity to develop an internal site guide that streamlined navigation and access to company resources. Also, to that, additionally, with invaluable collaboration from Ayushi, I spearheaded the creation of Chronoscribe, which is an internal tool designed to enhance productivity and time management. So, I would say that the unwavering support and encouragement I have received at 10 Leaves have been instrumental in fostering my creativity and enabling me to make meaningful contributions to the company.
Right, right. And thanks to yours and Ayushi's Chronoscribe, we are all able to log in and log out peacefully and successfully. So I think that's a great discovery. Good job. Good job, both of you, actually. All right. Rochelle, tell me, what skills have you developed or strengthened since you've joined 10 Leaves? I mean, was it something that you were expecting or something new that you have done here?
Mhm. Uh, Honestly, I would say not exactly like a skill, but bringing
Hmm.
ideas to life has completely changed things for me. Like I used to
Okay.
honestly doubt myself a lot, but now I'm more confident with effort that I can achieve my goals. This newfound confidence has opened up some great opportunities and really helped me pursue what I want. So I would say, like, to add on, I have always been curious about certain things, but then
Mm-hmm.
it's not like I've not got these opportunities in my previous firm. I still got a lot of opportunities, but at every firm there's a lot of approval committees or there are certain teams that can execute it, and you can only pitch your ideas. That has to go to several levels, and then only if they
Hmm.
think it's worthy, or if you can do anything, then they proceed with it. So in that way, I think this was a great opportunity for me here at 10 Leaves. That's why, like I said earlier, even if my idea sounds stupid, I always had the chance, to just shoot it out and be like, listen, maybe this can help us out. And then I had given this where I could try it on my own. And then, yeah, luckily it worked out. So I'm quite happy about this.
Right. I think 10 leaves, it gives that kind of liberty. And the best thing, like what I have felt after joining 10 leaves, is that
Mhm.
you get really better at decision making because,
Exactly.
people show that kind of confidence in you that, you will do it and you will do a great job. So just
Yes.
go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I totally agree with this.
Right, right. And I think that's how even Chrono Scribe would have happened.
Yes, and like you said, I feel like it doesn't depend on like fixed, like you're just meant to do this.
Hmm.
No, you can
Right.
be flexible enough to do anything. You just shoot out your ideas. You want to create something or anything. We are always, I mean, we have given ample resources and support from everyone.
Absolutely. I think all thanks to Rohit for that.
Yes,
He's one supportive boss we've all got.
yes, definitely.
Right, right. Okay. And Rochelle, tell us if someone is considering moving from a traditional 9 to 5 office job
Mhm.
to a hybrid work environment like ours, what advice would you give them?
Bhumika, I would say definitely give this a try in your daily life because
Mm-hmm.
it can really change things up for you. So whoever is confused and trying to make a move or doubting themselves that should they stick to a 9 to 5 office or move to a hybrid work environment, I would definitely tell them
Mm-hmm.
that it can really change things up for you. You'll find you have more time and headspace, which means you can focus more on what matters, both at work and outside of it, helping you achieve more. So it's not about being efficient. It helps you feel more balanced and in charge, reduces stress, and just makes you feel better all around. So making this switch can lead to a happier and more productive life in general.
And I think staying happy is very, very important.
Yes, it
It's,
is the
it
key.
directly reflects. Yes, yes, it directly reflects in your
Yeah.
work also.
Yes, because everybody is just looking for. They say, yeah, that's true that everybody says, we work so that we get paid. Salary is the key, but I
Hmm.
think salary along with your happiness, because or else what is the point of just working throughout when you're not happy?
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. I agree, definitely. And it takes you a long way. If you're happy, आप एक company में अच्छे से रह के you will be able to work.
Yes.
So that's very important.
So that's what.
Right. So,
So,
Rochelle,
mhm.
yeah, you were saying something. Sorry.
Overall, just to add on, like
Hmm.
what I've achieved in this company by in a short span of time,
Mm-hmm.
where I self doubted myself, I think all these things I had never done all through my life in my other companies. So that's
Mm-hmm.
really a commendable thing. So I'm really happy I'm part of 10 Leaves.
So are we, absolutely. And we are so glad that self-doubt is out of the window now.
Yes.
All right, Rochelle, I had a great time chatting with you. And thank you for sharing your insightful journey with us. It's really inspiring to hear how you've thrived in, our hybrid culture.
Yes. Thank you, Bhumika. And I'm sure, I think after listening to this podcast, many people try to switch from 9 to 5 to a hybrid environment.
I really hope so. At least, if nothing, we are inspiring a few. I think I will be very happy with that.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's it for today's episode of Life at 10. Thanks for tuning in and getting to know the voices that shape 10 leaves from the inside out. Stay with us for more stories, more journeys, and more heart. Until next time, keep growing, keep connecting.